I am peering into these merry and carefree faces, asking myself a question. Who is this young man, his cocked hat on, with a young girlfriend he took on his lap? But it's me, in that blessed year of 1636, when I was young and intoxicated with happiness. My memory is carrying me away to the past. Tears are dimming my eyes with a shroud, and through it I can see my studio, where I used to work like the one possessed. Perhaps at the end of his life, the Dutch artist Rembrandt Harmensz van Rijn could think so looking at the picture The Self-Portrait with Saskia, which he had painted many years before. In his young years, Rembrandt painted a lot of portraits. The clients liked the pictures as their resemblance to the original was astonishing, and Rembrandt had no rivals regarding speed at which he painted. But it was insufficient for the artist. He wanted the portrait to absorb not only the present, but also the past of a person. Trying to depict the slightest emotional experience, Rembrandt started to paint self-portraits. He depicted himself either as an actor or a soldier, a gallant bourgeois in a dandy suit, or a poor adventure seeker. Staying one-to-one with his portrait, the artist looked closely into his depiction, trying to find the flaws. These experiments with the numerous self-portraits helped Rembrandt master the art of conveying emotions and feelings. In 1632, Rembrandt made acquaintance with the young Saskia van Alenburg, the daughter of Leeuwarden burgomaster. After 2 years, they got married and bought a large new house with his wife's dowry. Even though the happiness of love brightened and inspired him, his soul required accomplishments. He loved his home and decorated it with love, buying everything that met his eyes: exotic shells, Persian miniatures, expensive vases, stuffed birds, and most valuable authentic pictures by Raphael, Dürer, and Carracci. This artist was young, full of plans and ideas, and the charming Saskia became his muse. Every day, indefatigable Rembrandt went to his studio to paint on the canvas his love story by means of brushes and paints. The old master is peering into the young and jolly faces. It was so long ago, Saskia. You remained in my memory like this, a young and roguish, curly-headed goddess giving life. I painted you in fanciful, luxurious costumes, in silk and velvet. I painted your enchanting nudity. You were Flora for me, an oriental diva and a modest, unpretentious girl. The reality and fiction were inseparable, like dream and real life. Daring and passionate, Rembrandt thought that the circumstances had no power over him. The whole life seemed to be a holiday to him, filled with creative work and comfort of the home next to his beloved Saskia. Toasting to his friend, his wife, he was happy as the day was long and invited everyone to share his feast. The artist easily depicts on the canvas the texture of rich fabric and luxury of adornments. The tenderest shades of his favorite golden and pink colors create a festive mood, and deep shadows do not distract the viewer's attention from the faces, which seem to shine from the inside. Where was it? Maybe in our cozy house that many people called an antique shop. Or maybe it is simply a feast in the town's small restaurant where darling, modest Saskia feels ill at ease and is confused. With this smile and confidence in my eyes, I look like a wealthy person who is satisfied with his life. But is it really so? Rembrandt, having achieved recognition and wealth, was still dissatisfied with himself. Sometimes it seemed to him that his brush got helplessly stuck in paints, but on some other occasions he felt like he needed a bit of time to learn finally all the secrets of painting. He realized that by putting a thick paint layer, he could effectively capture the light coming from the inside of the canvas, and shadows would give the depth and fill the space with air. The artist's happiness did not last long. In 10 years, Saskia, his only love, lost her life. And everything that filled his life with some sense, as it seemed to him, left with her death. The old man is touching the canvas. Saskia, your gift is priceless. Your life awakened love in the heart, and your early death revealed compassion in the soul. The whole world is a desert if you are not comforted by a woman's love. The young man with a beret on his head and a glass of wine in his hand. Who is he? Is it really me, a lonely, poor, old man who has nothing but memory of you, my love, my Saskia?